Hello, hello, my love. How are you today? I hope you're doing great and you are ready for the weekend. So, welcome to today's math lesson. Today, we are continuing with the problem solving strategy called Make a Table. Let's read this problem together. I will make a table. Each hen lays 3 eggs. So 6 hens will lay 18 eggs. And this is the table. We're gonna go and find out how we solve this problem. So we're gonna learn that in the lesson today. By the end of this lesson, you're gonna be able to say, I can make a table to solve problems. But first, let's do this mental math. Do it as fast as you can. Let's read this problem of the day. Underline what you know and circle what you need to find. Remember, that is the first part of any problem solving. We need to do number one step, which is to understand. When we understand, we underline what we know and we circle what we need to find. So, what we need to find is usually a question. What we know is is the information that they give us. 4 turtles fit in one tank. Juan has 3 tanks. So this is what we know. And what we need to find out is how many turtles can he have. So let's see. We said that Juan has 3 tanks. 1, 2, and 3 tanks. In each tank, he can fit 4 turtles. So in one tank, there are 4 turtles. How many turtles would fit in 2 tanks? So to do that, we have to follow a pattern. That is right here. This is the pattern that we need to follow. We need to keep adding 4. So the pattern will be adding 4. Or we can say skip count by 4. We are used to skip counting, so we can use that skip counting in making a table and following the same pattern. So this pattern here is 4. So 4 and 4 will make 8. So in 2 tanks, 8 turtles will fit. What about in 3 tanks? So we again have to skip count by 4. So 8 plus 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the pattern is 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a pattern, 4. And then again, 4. So it's as if we are skip counting by 4. 4, 8, 12. So how many turtles can Juan have? He can have 12 turtles. I need you to go to this link, watch it very carefully, and come back to the lesson when you finish. Let's review. Now, the problem that we had at the beginning in the title page is this one. Let's see how to solve it. Each hen lays the same number of eggs. One hen lays 3 eggs. 2 hens lay 6 eggs. 3 hens lay 9 eggs. How many eggs will 6 hens lay? So as usual, we always first have to understand. So we underline what we know and we circle what we need to find. We here underline that one hen has 3, lays 3 eggs, 2 will lay 6, and 3 will lay 9. So we find the pattern here. If you can see, the pattern here is skip counting by what? Can you see it? From 3 to 6, from 6 to 9. Can you see the pattern? 3, 6, 9. So the pattern is 3 plus 3 plus 3. We are skip counting by 3. That is the pattern that we can use. So that is the plan we have. We need to find the pattern that they're using. Now let's solve it. We know that we have 6 hens. And we also know that 1 will lay 3, 2 will lay 6, and 3 will lay 9. So we have to continue with the pattern so that we get the total of 6 hens. So we are adding 9 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. This is the pattern that we're following. We are skip counting. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So that is how we find out that 6 hens will lay 18 eggs. Now let's go to the task options. You have to choose to do task number 1 or task number 2 and upload only one of them into your ClassDojo portfolio. Task 1, solve page 563 in your math book volume 2. The question says, Desiree has 4 pairs of socks in her drawer. How many socks are there in all? So remember to underline what you know and circle what you need to find. Desiree has 4 pairs of socks. Now remember that 1 pair means 2. So she has 4 pairs and the pattern will go here. For task number 2, solve page 564 in your math book volume 2. Aaron has 3 muffin pans. Each pan can hold 6 muffins. How many muffins can Aaron bake at a time? You have to make the table and find the pattern. And for still task 2 on the same page, Susie, Simon, and Jean each had 4 bottles of water during their softball game. How many bottles of water did they have in all? So create a table, write their names, and find the pattern to find out how many bottles of water they all have. And for closure, 8 children and 2 adults are each making a snowman. Each snowman needs 3 snowballs. How many snowballs do they need in all? So here is the number of people. We have 8 children and 2 adults. So that means that there are 10 people. They're each making snowmans, and each need 3 snowballs. So how many snowballs will the 10 people need? Thank you so much, and please upload your task in your ClassDojo portfolio.